What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy ETM Crypto back with another video. Thank you guys for all the support so far, getting a lot of engagement, a lot of questions, comments, things of that nature. It's been a really slow week in the world of cryptocurrency. Not much going on, as you can see. Coin market cap kind of looks the same every day, right? So I'm not going to talk too much about this. In fact, I might only visit this maybe once or twice a week. Until things really pick up, there's really not much to talk about in terms of the price changes daily, etc. Anyways, it's giving me a lot more time to read the comments, read the notifications and things that I've been getting in my inbox, and also fulfill a lot of your requests. Yesterday, I did the video on Public Coin. If you haven't already, check that out. That's a lending platform that came and went like literally in a matter of 3 days. It just vamoosed. So check that video out. Today, I'm going to be doing another request for a different platform, and it's this is called Ribboncoin. I just want to say this right off the bat. When I do videos like this, all I do is pull up a browser. I might load the website, and I turn on the mic and I go. So I'm not preparing in advance. I'm actually doing this on purpose to give you the most organic reaction possible. And I want you guys to see me doing the first look, first take. And sometimes I am able to catch things. Other times I'm not. And that's the point of you guys leaving comments. Let me know if I missed anything. Maybe I overlooked something. Maybe I might have misjudged something and you feel like it is valid or credible, etc. And so I think that's also why the reason you guys ask me to cover things is to give my opinion. Sometimes you're looking for a second opinion. Sometimes you may want to know what I think, whether it's legit, a scam, etc. And I appreciate that. So keep them coming. Now, with that, Ribboncoin, I'm not familiar with this at all, so I'm just going to go over it briefly, and I'm going to do so with you guys as well. Ribboncoin says that it is a blockchain with a cause. Have no clue what that's about. They do have a, just kind of browsing through. They have a really presentable website. In my honest opinion, it still looks like a template. Like most sites are templates these days. It's not hard to make or create, but at least they took some time to make it their own. It looks like they customized it and made it really presentable. So I'll give them credit right off the bat. With that said, I have no clue what Ribboncoin is about. So this thing right here says an introduction video. We're going to look at this together. Let me go ahead and pause my mic and we're going to play this video together and see if it's, how long is it? Okay, it's under a minute and a half, so that's good. All right, let's play the video and see what it is. Let's go.
Welcome to Ribboncoin, a blockchain with a cause. We find a lack of interest or knowledge when it comes to using cryptocurrency as a means of investment amongst women. Therefore, Ribboncoin, RBC, will act as a catalyst for new investors to learn, understand, and most importantly, sustain financial freedom through this digital currency paradigm. Why are we different? The company will use Ribboncoin, RBC, as a method of digital payment to fund and donate to non-governmental organizations, NGO, single mothers, orphanages, and those we see in need of assistance. We offer 3 types of lending programs, which offers our investors up to 48% profit per month. This is done through our volatility and arbitrage software, which allows us to make an average profit of 0.8% to 1.6%. Lastly, we strive to position Ribboncoin as the next leader in crypto trading and a lending platform with a good cause.
Alrighty, there you have it. So essentially, it's another lending platform. They talked about a arbitrage volatility software. What's interesting, man? Ever since BitConnect, a lot of people have been shying away from using the term bot, trading bot. They're now using other terms like, I think Monetized Coin said that they're actually going to be using what did they say? I can't recall offhand, but basically like the Google advertising, like an advertisement bot, something crazy like that. Like, and then this one is saying volatility software. I've also heard another term, but basically it seems like people are using the same exact structure as BitConnect, but they're shying away from certain aspects so they won't be compared, or you won't see the similarities. And that's kind of interesting that they would mention a volatility and arbitrage software. Like, what the heck is that, man? Anyways, okay, so it looks like they are also using the angle of, what's the word? Like, they're trying to pull at your heartstrings, right? You know, like, oh, we're a good cause. Single mothers, they actually mentioned that. They're going to be donating to single mothers? Like, yo, I mean, you guys heard it, man. Like, what else? NGOs. That's interesting, man. NGOs. Like, how is that warm and fuzzy? Like, giving money to NGOs. I mean, unless we know the exact NGOs that, you know, you guys are going to be donating to. Okay, so you have a picture. I've seen this picture more than once on this website. I don't know if that's just random women or is that supposed to be the women behind it. But I find that interesting that they have those women on there. Let's go back and take a look at them. Okay, yeah, this is probably just a generic picture. There's no way that these are the people behind it at all. What else? What else? Scrolling all the way down to the bottom, a blockchain with a cause. So I think ribbon, you know, in the word Ribboncoin stands for like the breast cancer awareness, like this ribbon here. And, you know, they're a blockchain with a cause. They are investment amongst women. Let me read this. To introduce crypto-currency. No one spells it like that. Trading and blockchain technology to women. Okay. Like just women in general? Like what? Okay. We find a lack of interest or knowledge when it comes to cryptocurrency as a means of investment amongst women. Okay. I guess there is a overwhelming majority of men involved. It's rarely women, but that's kind of like across the board in technology in general. You know, we see that all throughout technology. It's very few women. Therefore, Ribboncoin RBC will act as a catalyst for new investors to learn, understand, and most importantly, sustain financial freedom through this digital currency paradigm. You know, I'm still not getting it. Like, they see like a huge, I guess, opportunity for women to get into cryptocurrency. So therefore, they created a lending platform, which will do what? Like, I'm trying to understand what exactly how they're going to facilitate this. Like, hey, lend us money, you make money, and then what? Like, we going to holler at the women and be like, yo, females, look, I don't get it. And I just spotted this. Okay, so established in Hong Kong. Look, man, I don't have a problem with any countries, outside of the U.S. I live in the U.S., but I'm not one of those guys. I'm not politically driven. I don't, judge people. However, you guys saw the video, right? They talked about NGOs. They talked about single mothers and all these other things. Yet this company is established in Hong Kong. That is probably the biggest red flag so far for me. Because I'm thinking about it. If a country is established in Hong Kong, and then when you watch this video, they talk about women and single mothers. Honestly, these are things that are more common in the Western society, in the Northeast America. I don't really hear this happening in Hong Kong. I'm not quite sure of all the laws and restrictions in Hong Kong. I know it is a part of China. So you guys know what's going on right now when it comes to the Chinese government, as well as cryptocurrency and all the restrictions, limitations they put on it. So that's a little weird. And I'm glad that I just caught this, because I'm going to have to look into this. I might do a follow-up video because I don't want to turn this into a really, really long video at all. But let's look at a few other things on here. The lending program. Yeah, there we go. See, I didn't even notice because, again, they took a different approach. All the other ones have like the same similar 4 to 5 pattern layout. This one just has 3 simple layouts. The lending amount, $50 to $4.99. You get your release in 249 days. Volatility rate between 0.8 to 1.6. So they're telling you like that's the average. Okay, $50 to $499. Once you hit the $500 mark, you get an additional 0.15% added to the volatility rate, and capital release is 170 days. Now, That's the lowest. That's the lowest entry level I've seen for an additional 0.15%. Then you have the 5,000 to 100,000 loan, which you get a 0.25% in addition to the volatility rate. Then you get your capital release back in 120 days. Start lending. Okay. Can I lend? I think this is an ICO. Yeah, you got to register. They have an affiliate program. Let's look at their roadmap. Let's see how that's looking. Let's see, where's the roadmap at? Homepage roadmap. Okay, so February, they're going to launch the, so it's not even active as of yet. 50 cents, starting at 50 cents per token. Post ICO token valued at $5. So they're expecting to go to $5 when it becomes live. In March, the target coin price is $8 to $25. It's going to be listed on Coin Market Cap. Coinexchange.io. Yo, all the coins, all these new lending platforms, they seem to be able to get on Coin Exchange with no problems, yo. I wonder who runs Coin Exchange. Like, is that like, is there some mob ties that they just kind of greasing palms over there? Like, everyone seems to be able to get on Coin Exchange with no issues whatsoever. I might come up with a coin, ETM crypto coin, and I guarantee you I'll get on there in like less than a month. April to July, their target is $50 to $120. By the end of the year, they want to get close to $150. They're going to do their first charity drive once donation amount is achieved. What is the donation amount? They haven't listed it, so they can just make up some number as they go. It says application development launch of Android iOS app. And I don't know, guys. This is probably the cleanest, most presentable looking one I've seen thus far, but I'm still not quite sold on it because it's just so many things that just don't seem to mesh well. The blockchain with the cause. And then they're talking about all these good deeds they're going to be doing. And it's like, how and why? I mean, you don't ever really need a big or good reason to do something good. But in the world of crypto, we know people can promise you the world and they don't have to give you anything. And what's really bothering me is that they are trying to pull your heartstrings. They're trying to tug at your emotions. So this may turn out to be the most diabolical exit scam ever. If the people behind this already knows that there's no way they can live up to this hype and that there is no volatility software, arbitrage software, if they know this in advance and they're still using this angle to sell us this, this good, warm and fuzzy feeling of like, hey, man, you're not just being selfish and trying to get rich. You're contributing to something that can help others. Then, it's probably going to be the most diabolical exit scam ever. This is crazy, man. I don't know what to think about this one. I'm going to be very honest with you. Normally, I'm like, yeah, and I laugh and I call it out. But in this case, I'm going to have to do a follow-up. Now, I did pull up the Who Is, right, before the video, and I saw that the site was registered in November. So that's not too bad. It's nothing that I can really say here because it's been a few months. It's about 2 months since. And so I'm not mad at that. They use the name cheap. I think all the companies are using this nowadays because, yeah, it's cheap. You can get it for like $1. You can register a web domain or a domain name rather for $1. So I'm not going to say much about that. Not too many red flags going on there. This right here, however, you know what? Let me do this live, man. Let me do it while I'm with you guys. Let's see if I can find anything. Because I did this in the other video. So we're going to go ahead and let's look at Ribboncoin. We're going to save that. And then I'm going to do another one just for the circle. I want to see where they got this from. See who else is using this one, if anyone is. All right, and then let's save this as Ribbon 2. Now, let's go to Google Images. Where you at, Google? All right, and then we're going to upload. First, let's upload the ribbon. Where is it? See what that gives me back. All right, so logo, TV, logo maker. Okay. it takes me to logo maker and logo TV. So obviously they must have used one of these sites to create the logo. I'm not going to knock them for it. Now let's go ahead and let's upload just the logo, just that icon, and see what that gives me back. See if we get anything. So we have all of these little things here, very similar logos. Okay, so Let's see, circle.com. And then let's go into, okay, so that's good. That's actually good. That means that more than likely this logo is unique. You want to see that. You know, it is unique to the company. So they at the very least did that part. Like I said, man, I'm going to have to do a very deep dive on this one. And then I'll come back and show you my findings. But as for now, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with Ribboncoin and what the true status is. Let's look at this. This is the only thing I didn't look at, the Twitter. Social media section. Okay, so they have the Twitter account Ribboncoin, which also came out in November around the time they registered the web domain. They only have 9 followers. Wow, sheesh. They need to step their promo game up. That might not be a bad thing, because usually when you see a new company and it has like 10,000 followers, you know they bought those followers, right? Especially when you never heard of them at all. So maybe they need some help, man. Ribboncoin, you may have to holler at me. Send me some ribbons. Send me some coins. No, I'm only playing. Okay, and then let's go back and take a look at their YouTube. Which, okay, it just brings me back to YouTube. Wow, see? All right, man. So that's probably the second red flag. It's this, the Hong Kong and this. Those are the 2 things I'm looking at right away. Why would you have an entirely complete live website? You're going to leave this icon on here, but there's no YouTube. So this definitely is a template, and that's what that tells me. It tells me this is a template. Someone needs to do quality control on the website, test every angle and aspect of it, and make sure that everything is secure. But I'm going to email the support. I'm also going to email the marketing and try to talk to them and find out if I can get some information. One thing I'm going to be trying to do, guys, especially on this channel, is link up with the people behind the scenes, especially when it comes to lending platforms. I would like to do interviews with anyone, the founder, the marketing guy, the executives. If there's anyone I can get a hold of, that would be awesome, because then I can ask the hard questions, get to the root of what's going on. How is it going to be sustained? What's going to make it different from BitConnect and everything else that you guys may have a question or concern about? So let me know. If you think that's a great idea and you would like to see that, let me know, because I will absolutely do that. I'll get them on a Skype interview and we'll start creating some, good dialogue. And hopefully we will, by the end of this year, find a lending platform that will last much longer than BitConnect and be legitimate. In the meantime, I'm skeptical about Ribboncoin, but I can't say yay or nay as of yet. Thank you guys for watching this video. Look out for follow-up. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, continue to like the video, leave a comment, share, do all of that good stuff. Thank you for supporting your boy ETM Crypto. Have an awesome day. Happy investing. Peace.